Good morning, girl, huh? Yeah. You like to suck, huh? Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Organic Dairyman, and welcome to my channel today. Today is Friday, August 29th. I believe it's the 29th. And anyways, how is everybody doing today? So far my day is doing good. And what am I doing? Where am I? What am I doing right now? I am just, right now I'm getting ready. We're just getting started with chores here this morning. I'm doing some of my stuff here. And what am I doing down here? Well, I'm down here because, well, the plan today is to bale straw. That's what we're gonna, I know yesterday we were planning to do that and it didn't happen. But today we have to get done because there's rain forecast. There's like a 40% chance of rain, I think, tonight. So, anyways, yeah, so we got to get the square baler out here today. This is the other New Holland 275. This is my dad's, the square baler my dad originally bought, brand new in, I believe it's 1968. So, yes, we're still using the square baler, the New Holland, the square baler that my dad bought, brand new in 1968. It works pretty good, but every once in a while I'll miss a bale. But anyways, yeah, this is what we're going to use to bale on the hay racks because it's got the load chute, the regular load chute on there. And so I'll have to get this out here later. And yeah, so that is the plan, the hope today. Now we're going to do that. So obviously we got the skid loader down here because we need to use that to slide this thing over, to pull it out and get it out of here because it's usually where we store the baler. And these calves think I'm strange talking to a weird thing on this camera. They think I'm strange talking. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on here today. Other than that, just regular chores and go bale some straw. And yeah, so we'll see what happens here today, and hopefully everything goes like planned. But yeah, we'll see what happens here today. So I'll get back with you later on here. Hey there, 381. Yeah, a little stretching, huh? Well, the silo is getting down there more and more every day. Pretty soon it's gonna start. There's some cement down there in the bottom. Pretty soon it's gonna start scraping on that. But it's probably maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 more days worth of silage left in here. So we'll have to see. But it's getting down there. That is where the level is. That's obviously the last door, physical door. And the silage goes down into the ground, as you can see. So yep, if we get 3, 4 more days out of here, we'll be lucky. So at least if we could get to the 1st of September, then yeah. So everybody's wondering, what are we gonna do when we're out of corn silage? Well, we'll just feed more shelled corn to the cows because obviously they're getting a certain amount of starch out of the corn silage, so we'll have to compensate for starch with a little more shelled corn. So that's what we'll do. We'll have to give them a little more haylage and a little more shelled corn. Okay, my brother, he just got this baler out a little bit ago. Well, right now he's just gonna go clean the barn because we gotta get that job done. But yeah, I just gotta blow this thing off and get the yeah, we actually blew this off last fall before we put it in. Now it's covered in cobwebs and dust. and it needs to be cleaned off. Well, some of it didn't get cleaned out, but yeah, I gotta put the hitch back on. That hitch goes right there. We gotta put some more twine in here. I think we're gonna try some plastic twine and see how that works. And yeah, so I know sometime we gotta go through these knotters on here, these little brass things that roll around in here. They get wear on there. I don't know if the knotters need to get replaced too. But you know, one thing about a square baler, doesn't matter if it's a big or small square baler, it's all about the timing. It's all about the timing. If your timing is off with your needles, these are, if for those of you that aren't familiar, these are your needles. This is what threads. It just comes up. It brings the string up here, and this stuff all twirls around. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll get a slow motion shot of it sometime, if I can, and put it on there. But yeah, it comes up, ties it, and kicks the bale out. But what there is down here, it's kind of hard to see this. There's what they call a plunger stop. I don't know if you can't see this, but right down here, I don't know how well you can see this, but there's a lever that will pop out. Well, it pops out every time. But if this thing, when it ties, what happens when it ties, bang, this thing here will go click, you know. If you're a farmer, bear with me, but if you're not a farmer and you don't know this, what I'm explaining it for, this thing comes up and it'll trip it and cause it to the whole thing to work. But this thing has to be in sync with the plunger. If this thing is out of sync, it doesn't matter when you trip this thing. You can trip this thing anytime, but when it ties, it has to be just right. Otherwise, this thing will hit that plunger stop down there, and it'll shear your pin. You got a shear pin up here, and it will shear that. So everything has to be just timed just right. It's all about timing. If this chain here gets out of time, you know, if it's off, and we've had that get off out of timing before. See, the whole purpose of that plunger stop down there is so you don't break a needle, because when the plunger comes ahead, it's moving the hay ahead, and if those needles are up in there when the hay comes ahead, so these needles have to come up when the plunger is on its reverse, when it's coming back, and it's completing a revolution. It has to do all that before the plunger comes ahead. Boom. So yeah, isn't it amazing, the guy that figured that out? We get this New Holland magazine, and I remember years ago they had a story in there told about the guy that was making the guy that figured all this out, that he was figuring out the timing, how to time a bale out and get it to tie and everything. Pretty interesting, but it took a lot of trial and error to get it right. But it all boils down to timing. So yes, this timing is everything on a square baler whenever it ties the bale like that. So anyway, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned off and grease it up, get some twine in there, and then off we go baling. Okay, well, we've had more than just a few pop bales, but we had another bale that popped. And anyways, my brother was kicking some straw in there, and all of a sudden the pin on the flywheel was sheared. And when it sheared off, it didn't break clean off, and so we can't get it out of there. So my brother, he just went home. He was gonna grab a pry bar and a chisel and come back down there and see if we get that thing out of there. Every once in a while that happens. The shear pins, when they break, they don't break clean off. So yeah, we can't get a pin in there in the flywheel. So I should just shut this tractor off so it's not wasting fuel here on the way. There. That's better. So, yeah, so that's what we gotta do here. So, I don't know. I don't know why this baler is so touchy sometimes. Every once in a while it misses a bale. I just need to go through the knotters. Some stuff needs to be replaced in there. I think that would help. It's a timing thing. It's just something goofy with the timing a little bit. So, so that's what we're up to right now. So it's just kind of slow going because the windrows aren't real thick, but you can't go too fast because it's too bouncy, otherwise everything just bounces all over the place. So yeah, that's what we'll do here. Wait for him to come back, and then we'll get this thing back going again. Okay, we finally got the load done. We're just gonna head back home now. I'm gonna have to go down the field road like really slow because it's bumpy, and not only that, but the stringer on this hay rack is getting to the point where it needs to be replaced. Replace it next year. But yeah, so. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than we thought. Just a lot of pop bales. Some of it was the sisal twine. It's got inconsistencies in there. We did put some plastic twine in there, so when it switches balls, it'll be a plastic twine. So, but my brother, he's gonna follow me in the pickup in case something goes wrong, and he'll call me on my phone. So, yeah. So. I'll see you guys when we get back home, and hopefully we make it back home okay. Well, there it is. Everything's backed in for the night. That needs to be backed in case it rains. I don't know. It's supposed to rain, I don't know, sometime in the early morning, AM hours. There's a chance. So I figure if we put everything away, then it won't rain. If we left everything set out, it would rain. We'd have to wake up in the night and scramble and get everything backed in. That's how it would probably go. But anyways, yeah, so got everything in the shed for tonight. And yeah, so yep. So if it don't rain, we'll be baling more straw tomorrow. If it does rain, we'll probably get the flight elevator set up into the barn and probably get this straw unloaded, those 2 loads there. And yeah, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So I don't know if I can't say 100% for certain I'll film anything on Saturday, when obviously you'll be watching this hopefully on Saturday. And unless my internet doesn't work again. Sometimes my internet out here in the rural areas, the internet isn't always 100% reliable. So yeah, so yeah, so we'll see what happens. If I film anything on Saturday, I might, but if I don't, I might do a live stream on Sunday or something. So keep an eye out for that. I might not, I don't know. But if not, if you don't see anything from me, then you'll see me on Tuesday. So, but anyways, I gotta get going here with chores, and we'll see what happens on Saturday here, and go from there, I guess. So hopefully get all that. I'd like to get that field done down there, but we need a different baler. That baler some of it's the twine, some of it's the baler. That sisal twine and inconsistencies in there, but I guess. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. So please like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check me on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. And thanks for everybody that's taking the time to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of you. And have a good evening and take care. And I will catch you later.